Hello, wonderful Facebook community. Gotta get my water. I'm gonna give us just a moment for a few people to hop on. How's everybody doing? Leave me a comment, let me know. I'm asking honestly. One of the best things that a dear friend of mine did for me a while ago was they looked me straight in the eyes, just like this, and they said, "How are you really doing?" And so I'm asking that. Today, how are you really doing? Because it's Tuesday, it's St. Patrick's Day. I'm wearing my beautiful Wild and Bright Moonrise earrings that I designed that my clients get as a beautiful gift, and they're green so no one can pinch me. So happy St. Patrick's Day. But I'm honestly looking you in the eyes and saying, how are you doing today? Be honest with me, put it in a private message, put it in the comments. I really, really want to know because there's a lot going on in the world today. If you are empathetic, then, and some people know what that means and they've studied that a lot, and other times you do not. But if you are someone who is sensitive and you can pick up on the energies of other people, then this is a very, very, very challenging time right now because there's a lot swirling around us. There's a lot of fear, there's a lot of worry, there's a lot of what ifs. And what's beautiful is that in the world of yoga, when I started doing my yoga training, we had to practice in an incredible way what it was like to let go of control. And to find what I like to call that sweet spot, because humans will always want control, and we should want control to a degree. But when we get too intense with that need for control and need for a plan, that it creates stress in our lives, or just this frantic energy when it doesn't go the way we think it should go, that tends to be a problem. So in my opinion, the opportunity that we all have right now is the fear that's swirling around, the worry that's swirling around, all of it. Let's harness that into an opportunity to get a little bit better at relinquishing control. I have a women's retreat coming up April 4th and 5th. It is the Wild and Bright retreat. It is something that I've been looking forward to forever, and so have my women. And I don't know right now if the retreat will happen or not, because we are needing to monitor day to day what's going on. And so while that is stressful, I have to be honest, and I want to be honest of that is stressful. I am choosing to flip that into something that is going to be harnessed for opportunity, because I want to stay in connection with creativity and with stress release. I don't want to feed into the fear. I don't want to do that in my life. And so I'm challenging you all today. How can we all be rising up in this time together, instead of, because social distancing is extremely important, right? We need that. But how can we all be supporting each other to not feed into extra fears and worries? Worries, fears, thoughts. Thoughts are only productive if they lead to action and they lead to change, or they lead us to shift some typical habit or behavior that the brain goes through in its typical neuropathway. If we shift that, then it's used and harnessed for good. So that is why I'm coming on today, and I'm asking you specifically, how are you doing? Are you doing great? Let's be honest with that. Are you doing half and half? Let's be honest with that. I really, truly am genuinely asking you. Because if you are needing support at this time, it is important for all of us to be aware of what support we need and make sure that we can get it. So one thing that I'm hoping to do, I have an online workshop coming up on Thursday for any women who want to join. It's $19. It is, I'll put the link in the comments. You can also find it on the Dr. Sarah Smith Facebook page. But it's all about the power of the pelvis. So being able to get into our core and get into our core confidence, especially in times of crisis. And it is so fascinating to me that I'm teaching about this week. It's one of the things that I teach in the Wild and Bright retreat, but it's really, really fascinating that it's coming up this week, because this is where the rubber meets the road. Whenever there's something tragic or traumatic going on in your life, whether it's affecting you directly or indirectly affecting you, so many of us are more indirectly affected, but plenty of us also directly affected by this outbreak, that this is like the ripe playing ground, but it's challenging. It's really, really challenging. So I plan to teach, one of the things that happens is we usually get all up in our head. When we're in fear, when we're in worry, the brain is 80% habitually negative. So when we're leading from a hurt heart or a scared heart, or we're leading from our head, we're usually completely cut off from the power of grounding and stability and safety and security and creativity that the pelvis and the core holds. And so that's what I want to reconnect you with, and I especially want to reconnect you with it at this time, because everybody needs to understand this. And then how do you put that into action? First of all, what does it even mean? You'll have to come to the online training to find out. But how to put that into action is to be aware enough to then do something for you that you know you need. Like, I just went gallivanting through the woods, literally hysterically laughing on a new four-wheeling trail that one of our neighbors has, and had so much fun chasing Bo Duke because he was just prancing all around. Bobo is our dog. And that is something that's reconnecting me back with playfulness, reconnecting me back with my creativity. So that's why I'm asking you today, how are you doing? What supports do you need right now, but at any time of your life, but especially right now, right? So share with me, leave me a comment. Sometimes things don't pull up exactly as they should on the live, but send me a private message if it doesn't feel comfortable here. I'm here for you. You can do the online training. I'm also hoping to be doing sometime soon a free healing meditation that will just be open to anyone, because I really, really, really want for all of my people and anyone who may be new to me to feel supported at this time. It's just that important to me. So that will be coming soon. You can be looking out for an email for that. If you'd like to get on my email list so that you can be notified when that happens, just send me a private message or just put something down in the comments, and myself or my assistant Kim will get in touch with you. And I have to share this too, because Kim and I have not been talking about this. So I have this amazing assistant, Kim. And Kim is not in the Virginia area, but her and I are constantly working and jiving behind the scenes to make everything click for my clients and give them the best experience that we possibly can. And more recently, before all of this wildness really came to a head, we both felt like we needed some accountability in doing our daily meditations and mindfulness. And so for the last probably 3 or 4 weeks now, we have been committed to daily check-ins, and we check in with each other to see how we're doing with mindfulness. And isn't it fascinating, again, that sometimes we are moved to action and to do something new and invite something new in our lives, yet we don't even really know yet the why. But for both of us, the why was to really calm and center and settle so that we can still be present with our family right now, that we can still be present for our clients, that we can still show up in a way that we are attempting to practice this. So I also encourage you to find that accountability person. If you would like, I always have a complimentary call. It is free. Call me. I'm here for you. But I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for watching if you have, and I'll talk to you soon.